Greetings from the Indian Council of Agriculture Research. Congratulations and compliments on the Golden Jubilee celebration of the ILRI or ILRI 50. From the Animal Science Division of the Indian Council of Agriculture Research, we had a very fruitful collaboration with the ILRI. We had few projects, one on the enteric methane emission database. Then we had a development of a chip. Then we are also working on the economics of some of the important diseases. And we are extremely happy that the results were very encouraging and we could publish some of the excellent papers. Especially, I was associated with this particular project on the enteric methane emission, where we were able to establish that there is no significant difference between the enteric methane emission from the cattle and the buffaloes, and it's a very significant finding that a lot of times people talk about the Indian livestock because we have around more than 500 million, and out of that we have 190 million cattle, about 95 million buffaloes. People are asking about, is there any difference between the indigenous animals and the crossbred animals and the buffaloes with regard to enteric methane emission? And we are extremely happy that with the support from ILRI, we were able to establish this particular findings. We feel that it is one of the most phenomenal finding. It has been published in a very good journal. Now again we have in the second phase, we are looking at some of the emerging and the re-emerging diseases with the support from the Nishad, and we are also developing another chip for the jungle fowl. And the enteric methane emission will again continue because we want to see the regional and the seasonal variation in the enteric methane emission from the different regions. And looking forward, the way forward for this collaboration, we have identified few areas. One of them is where ILRI can help us as far as the expertise is concerned. Genomic selection is the one, because we would like to see that India has developed a very good chip. It is called a single chip, which can be used for the selection of the cattle, and we have a separate chip for the buffalo. And we would like to see that how this one can work even for the ILRI region, South Africa region. And the second area which can definitely help us some expertise is the stem cell research, because this is also an area where we are looking forward. And the third important area is the antimicrobial resistance. As we know, it's a global phenomenon, and India has an edge because we have some of the best of the ethno-veterinary medicines. It's a replacement for conventional antibiotics, and we would like to have some collaboration with ILRI in this particular area as well. And the fourth area is the artificial intelligence, that now most of these research programs, ultimately we end up in having some amount of artificial intelligence in that component. And the last area which I see is that of big data analysis or the bioinformatics. And I was so pleased when we celebrated ILRI 50 at New Delhi. The DDG Dr. Boni made a presentation, and the final slides of their mutual collaboration areas are more or less matching with what we were expecting to have a collaboration with the ILRI. So that gives a clear indication that we are more or less on the same track. So the strengthening the collaboration, and the most important thing is the convergence component. We have identified that the most of the people who came and attended this particular meeting expressed that we are all working more or less on the same area. The point which was missing is the convergence component. I think in the next few years we will be able to have more and more interaction, more collaboration, more cooperation, more of a sharing, so that the collaboration between the Indian Council of Agricultural Research and the International Livestock Research Institute will be more strengthened. And I would like to take this opportunity to wish all the best for ILRI 50 for your grand celebration, and hope the ILRI will have many more fruitful uh, achievements in the days to come. So wish you all the best